been really exciting to come out here to Montana in this beautiful, serene place, and it's not every day that I get to take a break from the mundane and be out in nature and be among other veterans. I like that Patrol Base Abate brings together veterans who are like-minded, and even though we are from different eras, different wars, we all have this commonality, and we're able to gain back a little bit of that sense of camaraderie that we so enjoyed in the military.
There was definitely a need for it. People of all walks of life started showing up pretty early on. I found myself a little bit intimidated, if I'm being honest. I'm sitting there thinking, should I be the one leading this conversation of these same veterans, a lot of these veterans who I looked up to or who I admired greatly, saying, you know, their insecurities were coming out. It was one of those like light bulb moments for me where I realized that we're all kind of hiding back, kind of all up in our own feelings. That's a huge part of Patrol Base Abate's philosophy, is there's no I was just. And once I was personally able to get past that, I was blown away by the amount of conversations I was able to have and just how freeing it was.
I put in the application to come out here. I thought, nah, you know, even if I get no, you know, they'll at least be nice about it. And then when I found out, you know, I get to go to Montana, like I was so fucking excited. I was jumping off the, you know, just like, yes!
I was an Army vet and I got out in 1990, right at the end of Desert Storm. It wasn't until Patrol Base that I felt comfortable enough to even participate in anything because of the self-imposed stigma of service.
This environment really sets people up for that baseline. They built that network, they built that community here in just 3 days, 3 full days. I mean, other organizations don't have that power that I've seen. The yoga aspect, we bring it up here so people can work on their mobility, on their mental health and well-being, give them another tool that they can use when they go back home to kind of keep themselves going on a daily basis, build those healthy habit patterns. With the iRest is a guided meditation. We get them into a relaxed state, and it gives them an opportunity to relax, kind of restore, rebuild themselves in a safe, secure environment.
I don't know why this like internal voice kind of kicked on in me, and I felt very compelled to start writing down what that voice was saying. And I was writing very much for myself at that time, and a lot was coming out, and some of it had to do with that relationship. But then the more I wrote, then some stuff started to be about my experiences as a medic in Iraq, and that was just what was kind of coming out of me, and I was just not stopping it.
How do you think your weekend here will impact your future self?
You know, I'm hoping it, and I say I hope because, you know, I've gone through a lot in the last 3 months, and, you know, at one point I thought I lost myself, or I found myself in the 11 years that I've been out, and my wife died April 30th. We have 3 kids. You know, coming here was scary because I didn't want to leave my kids. I was going through a lot. I kind of just wanted to be by myself, wanted to be alone and handle the issues how I've handled them before, just let them disappear eventually over time. I always found myself in holes and ruts that I thought I only experienced, but just through the fireside chats we've had, there's been many times where someone had said something and it resonated with me because I've been through that. I mean, it was an eye-opener for me, you know, that I'm not alone. So now I have to reconfigure my whole life, and this was a good base for that. You know, it's just day by day, you know, step by step. You know, it's not worrying about the future, but what's right in front of you. I know I'm gonna make it. I know I'm gonna do good. So I'm glad and I'm happy that I came to PB Abate.
It changed me in allowing me to just kind of decompress. Like, it seems like everyday life just kind of beats on you, and then you can come out here and see all of this and just kind of relax and just drop your pack and just kind of commune with nature. and just be a little bit better equipped than you were, just to deal with whatever is thrown at you.
My family homesteaded our ranch here in Thompson Falls in 1884. When I got out of the service, I knew I wanted to come back here and use this place as a veterans retreat and give other veterans the opportunity to experience what I get experience every day. PB Abate encompasses Matt Abate and how he was. He didn't care who you were, what your rank was, or what your job was. So that's what we're doing here. We give you a space to come no matter what your service was, no matter what your job was, and no matter if you deployed or not.
The things that are common among us are more important than the things that are different about our own specific individual experiences. So PB Abate is amazing because you come out here and it's like, I can know a couple basic facts about you, and then there are several things that now I know about you and what you've been through.
What I've found in the PB Abate community is veterans from all different backgrounds, but at all different stages of the transition. You've had people with wildly varied experiences, and you have some people like myself that are just freshly out and still dealing with some of the roller coaster feelings of separation. And it's a fascinating community in the sense that everybody's had these thoughts of being uncomfortable, concerned with the transition, and people have already conquered that and climbed that mountain. And it's been a very supportive community, both in being able to speak freely and having people that have been there and done that kind of coach you through some of those experiences that you're still going through yourself. I've found a lot of support, a lot of wisdom, and honestly just a lot of fun times.
Or when I like to do this.
Nice work.
Well, tonight's topic is about tribe and connection. I think this is a good topic to bring up on the second thing because I think everybody's starting to get to know each other a little bit. Every time I try and start one of these things, it's a little harder to get everybody to get quiet because everybody's making friends and talking, which is awesome. Who's feeling connected here right now?
The environment is relaxing. It's a place where you can feel free to let go, be yourself, be vulnerable with everybody else.
Being the only female and being surrounded by a bunch of good, honest guys has been a very good experience. I feel like they're a brotherhood. And so that's what I'm sorry. But that's what I like about it, even though we talk about it's just that experience in itself is great.
Maybe it's not the service that you're looking for anymore, it's just the community. Maybe it's just the work. You are fulfilled and you do have purpose in other aspects of your life. And so the service part, like that might have drawn us, because that's like ingrained in us within our service heart, but there's other appealing aspects to this and then the military and life in general. And so like I'll continue to serve because it's just in me. And anytime, like I feel good when others feel good, kind of thing. And so like I know it's in me, but I think it's almost dangerous to kind of always want to put service for self in a way, because you do have to focus on yourself. You can't.
It was what I needed without knowing it. I've been out this month. Well, boot camp was 35 years ago. Now I'm married with my own practice and still busy working and not taking time for myself. Certainly being self-employed, I would have never taken this kind of time just to kind of rest, relax, refit. And I'm going to go home a better man, better father, I think.
All these people are serious readers, serious writers with serious things to say about everything. Lectures on writing skills. I mean, I've learned a lot since I came here, you know, and I'm supposed to be the out-of-town expert, but it was really, really good that way. And what I enjoyed is just hacking around, hanging out with the guys, you know. I mean, it's just fun. I mean, it's just kind of, you know, being back with my old company.
You learn a lot, but at the same time, you relax. It's like a recharge, but it has challenge. It's just overall, Patrol Ace Abate was just a good experience, and I'm grateful that I ended up here. It warms my heart that like stuff like this exists, and then come to something like this, you meet other people, you learn about a bunch of other, and you realize, you know, it's like all interconnected, and you could really just like change your life.
I have never really taken time, I guess, to myself. And even though I was with a group of people, we did a lot of like meditation and just being able to like go out kayak and paddleboard alone and I guess collect my thoughts that I didn't know needed collecting. And then just connecting with some really amazing people that I feel like I've needed in my life for a while and not known how to find them.
So one of the main themes and ideas behind Patrol Base Abate is continuing to serve, right? We use the metaphor here of filling a sandbag, right? Which is your small contribution to your community, to your fellow veteran. And this sandbag here is your contribution to the patrol base. Every one of you is gonna fill a sandbag today to honor someone that you wanna honor. Doesn't have to be a veteran. You take your time, think about who you wanna honor, who you wanna lay as part of this foundation and have, you know, be that person that you wanna honor moving forward.
So if you're struggling to find that community or that tribe, join a local chapter, engage on the groups, do things like that, because you're gonna meet people who are gonna know you, and that major hurdle of building a tribe where you have to get to know all this information about people, a big part of that's taken away through this organization. Come out here.
This is our community, this is our tribe, and you have a place here with us.
Hi, buddy. Hi. Hey, buddy. He's like, I'm defending my house.